Mamma mia, Papa Pia. Just flicking my shoes off. What a morning it is. I seem to be coming into these lives singing every time, so what have you. How is everybody? The title of today's live is Beyond the Senses. This is where I speak from non-duality, from the space of eternal presence. Not in this past paradigm, not in this future aspect, but really grounding you all, reminding you all of where you truly are in the present moment. Which, in truth, the true you is beyond the sensory experience. Hello there. The goal is freedom. Yes, I spoke about freedom yesterday in regards to that soul liberation, that freedom that we experience from the soul liberation. Sorry, my hair is just a mess this morning. I've been running around. I haven't actually done my hair today. That's fine. I don't even think I've brushed it, but whatever. Yeah, so beyond the senses, once you'll reach, it's a continuous journey in the waking state of enlightenment, if you will. So you can't really possess enlightenment, like that which you possess possesses you, so you start to move into the spiritual ego. But once you start to become comfortable with the true you, and you're in touch with this natural experience that is blessed with the connection, yay Nick, thanks for joining, within the present moment, you really move beyond the sensory experience. And something that came through today, the title is Beyond the Senses, it's just not going to make sense to others. It's a unique personal journey for your soul with the relationship of God for you. Like even other soul tribe members, sometimes some things that you'll that is true for you just may not make sense to others, and that's okay. We're really being asked to open up and just be acceptance of others' beliefs or truths, really. So don't stress too much if you're on a spiritual awakening and, you're attempting to, teach others or show others something that you are experiencing, because obviously we want those mirrors of relation to others. No worries, Nick. Just ask when you're in good reception. That's fine. Yeah, it just may not make sense to others, and that's absolutely fine. Just remember that the litness really is in that acceptance, that it's a personal, intuitive experience between you and divinity, you and source consciousness, you and God, whoever that is for you. And it can be whatever it is for you. There's no rules in the notion of infiniteness, right? So, it's beyond all definitions of indoctrinations or of laws. Like ultimately we do have this intuitive notion of the moral code that is embedded or written on our heart, yes. However, it doesn't have to make sense to others. And a lot of the time what we're experiencing is mirrors of our own doubt, or in the opposite spectrum, mirrors of our own joy. Like, it doesn't have to make sense, because in truth, it's only going to make sense to you beyond the senses. It's a paradox. I speak from wisdom, from this paradoxal paradox within a paradox. And it does sound quite contradictory at times. But God will show you that there's a time for this, there's a time for that. God will even move you into certain beliefs, because beliefs, if you look at the word belief, it's a lie. Lie is in that word belief. Like everything is an illusion. An illusion is something other than you perceive. But God will, in a sense, not make you believe, but give you evidence of such things. And then tomorrow it can completely change. You must flow like water, and like a lot of the times I find, other clients or spiritual soul tribe members, whatever, they're like, well, we really flow. Like, one moment we may believe this and accept this as truth, and then the next, we're going in the total opposite direction. It's all contrast through dualistic experience to add to the fullness of your pleroma, though. Like, I feel like I'm saying this in every live because, God really wants me to remind you all that it is purposeful. Everything is love. God is love, and love is purposeful. So, yeah, just flow, go with the flow, and know that, others may For starters, like the 144,000, you're 0.001% of the population. So you really, it's a rare event that you find other beings that completely get you. So, it's not that you're being tested or, you're going through trials, why me? It's simply, you're set apart ultimately. So, just accept that, move into like honoring that, because I do speak to the 144,000. Like, so we're going to invite Nick in. YouTube. So a lot of people from Facebook and YouTube obviously know Nick. Yay. Yay. We're
Hello.
together. Hello. You're on a road trip.
Yeah, I'm driving through a canyon right now.
Oh, cool. Are you
Or
driving or
actually, I
what?
just drove. I got through it, kind of. Now I'm in this place called Hope.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yay. I was talking about hope the other day, like moving up the emotional scale, and hope can really like be this catalyst. That's cool.
Nice. Yeah, I was literally on this road trip reading some of my writing, and part of what I say is like this book or whatever gives can give anyone hope who reads it, kind of thing.
Cool. Yay. Well, everybody watching should um follow Nick, and you've got a YouTube channel. Do you want to say what your YouTube
Yeah.
channel is called?
It is now called Green Flame Offerings.
I like that name.
Do you know
That
that?
name. Yeah, I seen it changed the other day, and I was like, that's easier to find because I kept forgetting the other name, even though like that was really resonant with your soul name. I just kept
Mm.
forgetting it. So yeah, Green Flame Offerings is very. You remember that? I'll remember that easily. Yeah.
Cool.
So so where are you going again?
I am on my way back home, um, going through Vancouver
Oh, nice.
first. I'm on my way to Vancouver, BC.
Cool. Yay. What have you been doing
Yeah.
lately?
I just had Easter weekend with my family.
Oh, cool.
Lots of people. Yeah, lots of family.
Yay. Your brothers were there?
Yeah, my brothers and I guess it was like my mom was there and her boyfriend and then some cousins and some nieces and nephews,
Oh, that's so
some
fun.
um, little ones I haven't even really met yet, so that was exciting.
Yeah, that's fun. Children are such, like, we had a friend come and buy a couch the other day, and he brought his daughter, and I hadn't been around like a 5-year-old in ages, and I was just like, she was so full of energy and just like so confident, and it was so cool to just hang around a child. Like, it was cool. Because my kids are like teenagers
Nice.
now, so.
Are we?
Washroom and gas
Oh, okay.
after.
Okay, sounds good. Um, yeah, I hear ya.
So it's cutting in a little, it's cutting in and out a little bit, but like at the
That's
start it
amazing.
was, yeah, at the start it was fine. But the title of this live is Beyond the Senses. And yeah, I was just explaining like sometimes, our spiritual truths just aren't gonna make sense to other people, and like that's okay. Like I was just,
Yeah,
offering.
to each eye, we all see like different colors in a way. If you think of it that way, like easily, blue could be red to you. You know,
Exactly.
I could be seeing a negative in comparison to you for all I
Mm,
know.
yeah,
There's no way to really prove it either.
exactly. It's pretty
So
cool.
maybe that's just how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, no, because
But
it's
yeah,
just really
beyond the
cool.
senses,
Mm.
I feel that like I I feel like the idea of like five senses is kind of just a concept too.
Yeah.
Like we could say we have one sense, and that would make more sense. Like one sense or infinite senses or
Yeah,
something,
fully. One sense or
you know?
infinity. That's what I was just about to say. Like,
It's like five is just like it's like what is that?
yeah, I was talking about that like today with a friend. He's like, here in 3D. And I'm like, it's either finite or infinite. Like, I can't deal with this 3D, 4D, 5D. It's just been a continuous, we're going to 5D. It's like, no, let's just break the finite and move into infiniteness, which it just gets lit. Because I know you've personally experienced that incomprehensible infinite experience, like where everything just drops. It's like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
I feel like it's like music more than it's like a level that you're tr or a staircase you're trying to climb up. It's more like music,
Yeah.
like you know, the third dimension or the fifth dimension or whatever. They're just like musical notes or just like songs. They're just like realities. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
Like different radio stations kind of like tuning in to different frequencies and
yeah. I just personally don't look at it like a hierarchy. You know, it's
yeah.
like a music. There's no notes that are like better or worse or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like either you play a song with your heart or you don't. It's like that
Yeah.
simple.
Yeah, yeah,
You
fully.
know?
Yeah. And that's when it becomes like there's no judgment in any emotion, and every emotion is valid because the song from the heart could be sorrow, and that's fine, or the song from the heart could be joy. Like it's just all an expression of the individual, what they're going through in the time space. So, have you been playing music?
Yes, I have.
Mm-hmm.
Um, not a whole ton, but um, yeah, I don't know. I don't have much to say about it besides I had a really good freestyle the other day. I was like, it was like almost like Dark Knight of the Soul freestyle
Oh,
that just
cool.
went super powerful
Yeah.
somehow.
Did you
I was
record
like,
it?
I'm not even gonna be able to make a sound, and then it just like turned into this beautiful song eventually.
Yeah.
You know,
Did you?
overcoming the struggle kind of vibes.
Is that recorded on your YouTube or you were just freestyling?
I was just playing outside of a cafe to my brother and I guess his girlfriend. Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
someone's calling. Someone's calling me.
I'm
Just one.
curious. Oh, sure.
Keep talking.
I'm curious what your take is on the senses then. If you're saying beyond the senses, what is your take on the senses?
Okay, well, I would say that the sensory is gifted for this experience. I believe that we're here adding to the fullness of our eternal reaping, like our eternal life, you know. And I think the senses are a gift. I like to view everything as a gift. So, but I also believe that we could have infinite sight. We can have infinite hearing. We can have infinite feeling and stuff like that. So,
Interesting. Yeah. So the senses are something maybe to nurture then, or to grow, or to expand, or to not like limit or something, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, I feel like they shouldn't be defined. I feel like, through conditioning, we've defined it and we've limited, these senses, whereas we can really experience like the infinite spectrum of the sensory. I believe they're there for purpose. God manifested as, we're all fractals of God manifested through. But yeah, like, this is what I mean. We have infinite senses. There's not just five. So
Hmm.
like clairaudience, like there's certain, like all the clairvoyancy and stuff. Like I see them as other senses,
Of
you know,
course,
that
yeah. Sure.
yeah, people just aren't really shit. Just put my handbrake on.
Yeah, I heard once that we had 360 uh
Wow, that's cool. That's interesting.
in the very ancient past, they'll say. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I've just had to head home
Yeah.
because there's a dude coming around to pick up some rubbish. He's doing a tip run, so I'm just driving up to the house. But yeah, keep going. What were you saying?
Oh, I guess yeah, just thinking about the senses and how I think this, like, I would resonate with that. Like, they're gifts, but they're not something to
Be bound
like, I
by.
think the problem that people get stuck in is pain and pleasure with the senses, right?
Yeah, there's a duality, whereas it should
It's
be
like
like
a
one solid.
overindulgence in maybe like what something looks like or what
Yeah,
something sounds like when it's actually a temptation and it's not actually divinity, it's like a
yeah,
temptation. I
yeah,
feel like that's when the senses can kind of get abused, right? So it's like we have to
yeah,
have wisdom in
yeah,
using the senses and
yeah,
responsibility.
yes. Yeah, and everything in moderation. I believe that everything should be balanced out through these sensories. Just say there's five, just say there's 360, whatever. Like working them like a muscle, like a tool, like, because a lot of people forget the sense of smell. Like some people just don't smell. Like I've
Yeah,
tapped
yeah.
into people, they're like, oh, I can't even remember the last time I smelt something. And it's like, well, maybe you should go around and smell the flowers, like start activating, that sense because you've forgotten about it. Like, yeah. What's your favorite sense?
Oh man. Well, easiest way to think about that for me and narrow it down is like, what if I only had one out of the five?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. I might go for hearing, to be honest. I just love music
Mm.
so much.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
plus,
remember.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, sorry, my dad
Go ahead.
said, like, would he asked me the question, would you rather be blind or deaf? And, I can't remember what I said, but he said he would rather be blind because he wants to listen to music. He loves his music.
Mhm.
So,
You still communicate with people pretty, like, if you,
mm.
I don't know, yeah, I can't, like, hear anything. It's kind of hard to, like, I guess, like, communicate. You have to, like, do sign language or, like,
And then
something,
I
body
see
language.
this phenomena within the spiritual community because we're so lit up and everything kind of does become one. We experience like synesthesia where, you know, we smell colors or we, see sounds and stuff like that. Like,
Totally.
yeah, that's
I think
such a,
that's just seeing the connection between, like, yeah, the seven construct or whatever, or the
yeah,
12 construct.
yeah,
Like, yeah, seven colors, seven sounds, seven smells. I mean, what are the seven smells? Like, who's on that one? Figuring
yeah,
that out.
yeah,
Um, because I bet you, yeah, there's something to that. I was
yeah,
thinking like there could be this little experience I could create where it's like, you're in this room and you're seeing the color green, let's say, and then you're hearing the note F, which is the
yeah,
same. It's the heart. And then
yeah,
you're smelling maybe Palo Santo or
yeah.
weed or something.
Hmm.
And all of the senses are stimulated in this maybe it could be a whole science of healing in some way, you know what I mean? Like it could be a song that's stimulating every sense in a way. Yeah.
Yeah. How long do you have to go? Like, how far away are you from home?
um well, I think I'm a couple hours or so from Vancouver, and I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
chill there until about 4 tomorrow. It's like 5:45 right now
Yeah.
p.m.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna spend the night and chill in Vancouver for a little bit in the city, and then
Just going home.
yeah, I'm gonna head home.
Cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, well, this
Yeah,
is cool. I forgot that we could go live on Instagram together. Like, that's a cool remembrance.
totally.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the new house in a couple of days, so definitely looking to go live more and, share our gifts and this and that. But I feel like, these types of discussions are really good, just like choosing a topic and then going with it. Hey, hey, Daniel.
100%.
Daniel says, hello, Nick, bless you. Hello, Emilia, bless you, bless you.
Awesome.
Yay. Well, I may have to hop off because this dude's coming around to get a big pile of rubbish that I'm clearing. But yeah, I did
Okay,
the
well,
Virgo
thank you
sign. I
for
did the
holding
Virgo
space.
sign read today. If you want to watch that, I'm doing the Taurus and the Capricorn later. But yeah, the Virgo sign was up today.
Nice.
All right. Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining, Nick. And if I upload this on YouTube, I'll put your links for your YouTube channel underneath in the description. Other than that, I'll see you next time.
Well, thank you. So yeah, Green Flame Offerings and Ancient Child is my music
Also, you
channel
got two
too.
YouTube channels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to both. Yeah. Cool. All right. Thank you so much, Nick.
Thanks, Emily.
Bye.
Peace
Love you.
out.
Bye. Bye. Peace out.